Hey there, welcome to the Funny Farm. Out in the garden today doing some picking and planting, and I wanted to show you a few things. We are starting to get some heads forming in our cauliflower. Starting to get some dieback on some of the potatoes, so I think we'll be able to dig potatoes soon. Here's another bed. Squirrel was back, dug out this tomato plant. Gonna try and save it. I actually made an executive decision on this one bed of potatoes today. Even though these still have a lot of green on them, I'm gonna go ahead and harvest these today because I really want to succession sow some peppers in here, and I need a bed. These were just a handful of tiny, yay big potatoes left over from last year of the dark red Norland. These also got bit back by a frost a couple times. So I'm gonna clear this bed today. This is gonna be our first dig. Don't expect big potatoes from this one. But when the sun goes behind the clouds, I will be back to dig these. The other reason I'm gonna go ahead and do this today is because we are out of potatoes. Everything I have left is chitting. I know there will be at least some here because there's a couple I've had to cover up, but this bed has definitely been challenged by the cold snaps. These were planted on March the 9th. So they've been in for 90 days, and we'll see what we get. We're also supposed to get rain. Like, we have rain in our forecast every day for like the next 10 days. So today it is, and what we get, we get. And here's a handful of littles that came up with the plants. Got all the plants pulled, and I'm gonna start digging. Right here on the side, I planted a little yellow pear tomato from Allie because I had an open spot here. I think a chipmunk or a squirrel probably stole that plant or that seed potato. I almost just threw this little set of potatoes in the dumpster because they were so little. Not the dumpster, in the compost. But I thought, oh well, I've got room, nothing to plant in here till spring. There's a couple. I might as well see if they grow anything. There's some more. Nice handful there. Small, but these will be really good for dinner. It's a nice one. Oop, I scratched that one with my nail, but that's a pretty one. Ooh, two more pretty ones. Scratch that one too. Okay, I'm gonna finish digging up this bed and then I'll show you what we got. Okay, here's what we have in Little Red Wagon. Not a huge amount of potatoes, but this is at least probably 4 or 5 meals for us, for potatoes that were going to be thrown away. Some bigger ones, lots of smaller ones. This is about the size I planted. So I'll let you know at the end when I weigh these how much they obviously weigh. If I'd have let them go longer, we would have had more potatoes. But I need potatoes and I need a bed. I keep a total of running pounds of potatoes harvested each year. Last year we hit over 125 pounds, and this year we hope to beat it. First thing I'm going to put right back into that bed these are 4 of the 6 peppers we took inside last year to overwinter. And the ones that survived were 2 of the cayennes, Italian cowhorn, and a poblano pepper. These were doing really good, had lots of growth on them. And then when the aphids came through, they destroyed all the growth that was popping up in the Ys. Now we've got them treated. We're starting to get new growth again on these right there. So we're gonna put these in the ground today. They need to go in the ground. Okay, there we go. We got this hot pepper bed planted and starting to grow some more food. Best way to get the most out of your garden is as soon as you empty a row or empty a bed, plan ahead for what you're going to put back in there so you're not wasting space. Like when these potatoes come out here, I need to have something ready to go. Also succession planting in this bed back here. We had radishes in here and some lettuce, and I've now picked all those. And then we had 2 lettuces that overwintered. I think I'm going to move that one to a different area. And this giant one right here, we're going to just leave in the corner of the corn until it finishes flowering. This thing is taller than me now, but I just wanted to show you. Look at the beautiful flowers on that lettuce. Aren't they so pretty? Now then, moving on to the pea picking. I'm not going to show you how much this potato weighs because I have to weigh on a bathroom scale myself with and without the potatoes. So I'm not going to embarrass myself and show you. I really need to get a food scale. But I will tell you that I gained over 5 pounds when I stepped back on the scale with the potatoes. So we're calling it 5 pounds for that first little pick. Can't wait to have some fresh new potatoes. Gonna hop on the 52-week growing challenge with Jenny from the plot and growing with Stella. So this is my week 2. Last week I showed you garlic scapes and snow peas and lettuce. Today I've got snow peas, English peas, potatoes, and lettuce. Hoping with all the rain we're gonna get this week that one of these cauliflower will pop up big enough for me to pick a cauliflower next week. Maybe we can even get a few tiny beans from my pole beans from Allie at my Rusty Garden, because we are starting to get little tiny flower heads on them and they're about to bloom. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Right here, Val. Perfect example of a garlic I didn't plant.